500 units at rupees 20 per unit, amounting to rupees 10,000. So this is to be shown at the end of the solution. So this is the end of the first problem. Okay, I'll take up one more problem here. So the problem is like this here. In March 2020, there were 1500 units of materials on hand at rupees 12 per unit as opening balance. So this is the opening balance. So as on in March 2020, so that means we have to take it as the 1st March of 2020, we had a opening stock of 1500 units at the rate of 12 rupees per unit. So this is the opening balance. And then the following transactions were made during the month. Prepare stores ledger account under FIFO method. So let's just browse through the problem given here. Say March 2nd issued 200 units. March 4th purchased 1000 units at rupees 15 per unit. March 8th issued 1200 units. March 12th purchased 600 units at rupees 20 per unit. March 15th issued 650 units. March 20th returned to stores from issue made on March 2nd 100 units. See here, this is a new adjustment given here. See, on March 20th there is a return to the stores department. Return to stores from issue made on March 2nd. So March 2nd, so just look at March 2nd, there is a issue made of 200 units. Out of these 200 units, there is a return of 100 units. So whatever the reason, okay, there may be some defect in that, or whatever the reason, let us not bother about the reason why it is returned. So there is return to the stores. So whenever there is a return, the return should be always considered as a receipt, because it is received back to the stores department. So it should be shown as a receipt here, a new receipt. And then March 24th purchased 300 units at rupees 25 per unit. March 28th issued 250 units. March 30th issued 300 units. So this is the problem given. Now let us go to the entries here. So let us take it from the opening stock. So that is on March 1st. We will enter it as March 1st, though nothing is given there. So it will start from the commencement of the month here. March 1st, 1500 units. So this is the opening balance. I will directly go to the balance column. So 1500 units at the rate of 12 rupees per unit. So this comes to almost 15,500 into 12. So this will be 18,000. That will be the balance, the opening balance. And then the next is March 2nd issued 200 units. Immediately they have made an issue March 2nd. So there is an issue here. We come to the issue column. So whatever the number of issues made here, number of units issued, that is 200 units. So the balance available is only the first available opening balance is the balance available. So therefore 200 units at the rate of 12 rupees is issued, amounting to 2,400 rupees. Now we have to show the balance here. The balance is out of 1500 we had made use of 200 units. The remainder is 1300 units at the same rate, that is 12 rupees. So 1300 into 12. So that will be 15,600. 18,000 minus 1,300. Sorry, 18,000 minus 2,400. That will be 15,600. Now this is the transaction as on 2nd March. So coming to the next transaction here, following the date in the chronological order, 4th March. So take it as March 4th. Purchased 1000 units at rupees 15 per unit. So there is a purchase here. We come to the receipt column. So 1000 units 1000 units at rupees 15 per unit. So this comes to 15,000 here. Now nothing is to be shown in the issue column. The next is the balance. The balance is considering the previous balance. Here this is 1300 units at the rate of 12 rupees amounting to 15,600, and the addition of new balance 1000 units at rupees 15 amounting to 15,000. So this is the balance as on this date. Is the balance. Now let us go to the next transaction. So after March 4th we have March 8th. So let us look at the transaction. March 8th issued 1000 units. For issues no rates are given. So issued 1200 units. So let us come to the issue column here. So 1200 units. 1200 units. Let us check the given that is information here. 1200 units. So 1200 units are to be issued now. Checking the balance available here, we have 1300 units at the rate of 12 rupees. So what we require or what is to be issued is 1200 units. So that means entire 1200 units can be issued out of this stock because it is available, because we have stock of more than what is to be issued here. So therefore we can take it as 1200 units at the rate of 12 rupees per unit. So this comes to how much? 14,400. So this is the issue made. Now the balances. The balance is, say out of this stock the balance is available 1300 minus 1200 is, we have 100 units of stock available at the same rate, that is 12 rupees. So therefore the amount into 1200 rupees. And then the next stock 1000 units at the rate of 15 is not utilized, so therefore it will be